Hotspur, the laughingstock of English football when it comes to winning trophies. Spurs haven't won a Premier League trophy since 1961, and their most recent success was in the Football League Cup, that being their only trophy this century. However, with Jose Mourinho at the wheel, things look to be changing for the good. Can Jose get his hands on some silverware and bring the die-hard Spurs fans what they deserve? Let's find out. Jerome Boateng. Man may be 31, but he's still a solid option at 84 overall. The German defender was not only linked with Spurs in real life, but he also brings experience into the team after winning 15 trophies with his previous team Bayern, including the Champions League last season. For 24 million, welcome to Spurs. Pedro de la Vega. One of FIFA 20's most popular wonder kids, and for good reason. 4-star skills, quick, good dribbler, and 85 potential. He's ours for 8.5 million thanks to that release clause. Dominik Szoboszlai. Again, another high potential wonder kid, but what was I supposed to do? Let Arsenal sign him on the cheap? Both North London clubs have been linked to him this season, but we beat the Gunners with a £30 million bid. Marcel Sabitzer. Our marquee signing, Sabitzer, is 84 rated and can play anywhere in the midfield. Almost all of his stats are in green and he wasn't overly expensive either. 30 million plus Dele Alli, thank you very much. So looking at my set objectives going into this season, I want to get our hands on some silverware, whether that's the FA Cup, Carabao Cup or the Europa League. That'd be very nice. Also, I want to use Gareth Bale really well and get him back to his very best, getting incredible stats with him because I think he can be very, very good this series. Now, looking in the long term, I want to win the Premier League by the end of this series. I want to get Tottenham in the Premier League winners' books. And I also want to get Harry Kane into the top 3 on the Premier League scorers list. Let's see if we can do it. And now for our first game of the season, we have Aston Villa at home, just like last year. Aston Villa get the first chance of the game looking to take a surprise lead. It's Tryin passing it into Trezeguet just outside the box. Trezeguet turns the defender, he turns 2, takes the shot, but it's saved by Lloris, a brilliant save. Moving on to Spurs' first chance of the game, it's Alderweireld playing a through ball into Bale. Bale does a rainbow flick, gets past target pretty easily. Now he's just one-on-one with the keeper using his pace to get past the whole defensive line. He can take the shot, but it's saved by Martinez. Spurs building up another attack. It's a mid-air scissor kick from Gareth Bale to find Lo Celso, and Lo Celso finds Kane one-on-one with the keeper completely unmarked. He takes the shot, but he left it too late and it was saved. We get another attack here. We're just smashing Aston Villa after they had that first chance. It's Kane playing the ball into Lo Celso, and the first touch, rocket into the bottom right corner to get us up 1-0. That's the first goal of the Tottenham career mode. Spurs looking to get a second goal just to put our lead up a bit further. It's Heung-min Son getting past the defender. Outside the box, took the finesse. Kane tried to take the shot off the rebound. Lo Celso got the ball, but he just put it over the crossbar. Aston Villa looking for that equaliser. It's their new signing, Matty Cash, getting past a couple defenders, passing it up front to Wesley. Wesley back to Traore. Traore passes it a bit too far across to Grealish. Grealish takes the shot, but Lloris saves again. Moving into the second half now, it's Heung-min Son finding lots of room outside on the left side of the pitch. It's Kane running inside the box, taking a rocket of a shot to get us up 2-0, just like that. Villa desperately trying to get back into this game. It's Wesley, a couple metres outside the box, passes it into Grealish who took the shot, but it's a brilliant diving save from Lloris. Heung-min Son again about 20 minutes later finds heaps of room down the wing. He's got Cash in front of him, so he uses some step overs to get past him, turns around the other way, passes it back into Rahoulian. Rahoulian the back heel to Son. Son using some more step overs, a bit of skill, and what the hell was that? Final chance of the game came here, Sissoko passing it out wide to Son. He's been dominating on the left side of the pitch today, using a couple more step overs, passing it into Szoboszlai, into Kane, and on the turn he hits it into the top left corner. 3-0, 2 goals for Kane, 3 points for us. What a game. And after that successful start, we now face Brighton away. To start off the game, it's Ndombele using his pace to get around one defender. He turns around and passes it to Lo Celso. Lo Celso looking for the run by Ndombele, finds it, Ndombele takes the shot, but it's just a fraction wide. We're looking to score that opening goal still early on. Lo Celso passing it back to Ndombele. He finds the run by Son. Son takes the shot first time, but it's saved by Ryan easily. Kane with the ball now in the 22nd minute. He's not fast enough to get past the defenders, so he plays it back to Ndombele. Højbjerg now trying to slow up the play. He's looking for the option. It's Kane. Kane making the run in, gets past the first defender, takes the shot, and almost identical to one of the goals he scored against Aston Villa. This one is another goal for him, a third goal already this season. Brighton looking for a quick response from the throw-in. It's Funes Mori into Mopai. Mopai back to Mori. Mori's one-on-one with Lloris, but Lloris keeps him out to keep his clean sheet. After a missed chance from the corner, Lloris passes it out into Boateng, but Boateng with a shocking clearance, it goes straight to Mopai, into Mori. Mori turns the defender, takes the shot, but Lloris gets his gloves to it. He's been insane so far this series. After a bad Brighton attack, we're looking to start a counter-attack of our own. It's Alderweireld finding Son. Son easily getting past Lamptey, the young English right back. He's one-on-one with the keeper now. He should take the shot and score, but it's so close to going in, but it just doesn't. Brighton still looking for that equaliser in the second half. It's Funes Mori passing it across to Mopai, but Lloris saves again. We can't expect anything else from him, can we? On the counter-attack, it's Lo Celso trying to get past Dunk. He doesn't have the pace, so he turns around. He passes it across to Ndombele, who finds Bale wide open, takes the shot, and back where he belongs, Gareth Bale scores for Tottenham once again to get us up 2-0 against Brighton. But Gareth Bale and Tottenham, they weren't done there. Oh no, we wanted to put the icing on the cake. Lo Celso nearly loses the ball. It falls to Ndombele, who plays a brilliant through ball into Bale in the same position, using his opposite foot to curl it into the top left corner. It's as easy as that for Gareth Bale. It's been a busy second half for Bernardo, the left back, trying to mark Gareth Bale. You could tell that because Bale gets past him easily. He's just bossing Bernardo right now. He's open, takes the shot. It would have been incredible if it went in, but it was a pretty easy save in the end. But finally, in the dying minutes of the game, Brighton build up another attack. It's Mopai finding Mori, and in the end, they get the goal they probably deserved, but it's a pretty irrelevant one in the end. We've had a good start to the season so far. Let's hope we can continue our form up against Newcastle. Very early chance for us in the 7th minute to be exact. Ndombele receives the ball from Bale, looks for the run from Bale. Bale receives the ball again and slots it home to get his 3rd goal of the season. He is playing so well right now. Another chance here moments later. It's Sabitzer, who's playing his first game for Tottenham, mainly because I forgot to include him into the team and I only just realised. Lo Celso finds Kane running through, making the run, and he gets another goal to get us up 2-0, just like that. Newcastle aren't giving up hope just yet. It's Wilson receiving the ball from a pretty good pass. It was a pretty easy one though. Wilson dribbling past a couple defenders, finds Fernandes, takes the shot, easy save for Lloris. It's a cross back into Fernandes, and he hits it so sweetly to get it into the bottom left corner. That's a pretty nice goal. We responded almost immediately from kickoff. It's Gareth Bale, the man to stop right now. He's on fire. He's getting past 2 defenders. He's inside the box. He turns one, takes the finesse, and that is why we got Gareth Bale. Going into extra time in this first half of this match, it's Gareth Bale running into the box looking to get his hat-trick. It's a very good save forced out of Dubravka, but it's an easy header into the back net, uncontested for Heung-min Son, and he finally gets his first goal of the season. It's taken a while, but he's got one. Moving into the second half now, Newcastle looking for a way back into this game. Is Yedlin on the edge of the box, passing it inside. Matty Longstaff finds St. Maximin. It's a nice turn, but Lloris gets his body in the way of the shot. Tottenham pushing for a 5th goal here. It's Steven Bergwijn, the substitute, coming on for Heung-min Son, passing it into Kane to Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai finds himself a nice bit of room. Instead of passing to Kane, he takes the shot on himself, but Dubravka gets his gloves to it, and that is a pretty impressive save. And from the corner, it's Bale crossing it into Aurier. Aurier trying to get his head to it, but the gameplay is stopped because that was a handball from Hayden. And Kane to bury this penalty and get another goal this season. Of course he does. Top bins into the left corner. That's a very nice penalty, and that's our 5th goal. Despite everyone else giving up hope, the Newcastle players are not. It's Almiron with a nice back heel into Fernandez, the one and only goal scorer for the Magpies. Wilson now on the edge of the box finds St. Maximin with a lot of room, and he blasts it into the bottom right corner. It's as easy as that for Newcastle to get their second. Spurs, despite having 5 goals, still hungry for more. It's Tanguy and Ndombele passing it into Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai with a nice through ball into Harry Kane. He's 1-on-1 with the keeper, but it's a very nice save from Dubravsky. He's been quite good today, despite conceding 5. Newcastle looking for a third to give them a slight glimmer of hope. It's St. Maximin, one of the goal scorers, crossing it into Wilson, and that's a very, very nice volley to get it back to 2 goals. But in the end, Spurs were too strong, not just strong enough to hold on to the 5-3 lead, but also bag a 6th goal. Szoboszlai finding lots of room, and he smashes it to get his first goal in the blue and white of Spurs. And now, for our next game, we've got Leeds at home, and surprisingly, they haven't lost a game yet, so this might be a bit difficult. We got our first chance of the game to take an early lead in the 10th minute as Bergwijn running down the wing, easily getting past Phillips, passing it into Vinicius, our backup striker, who takes the shot after a nice little turn, but it's just saved by the keeper. Lucas Moura also seeing an opportunity to start a counter-attack from the corner that was cleared by us. A nice little rainbow flick over the defender to get the pass over the top to Vinicius, but again Casillas saves. He's going to be hard to beat today. Leeds getting the ball high up on the pitch, but it's a clearance from Sissoko. It only goes as far as Phillips, and now Tom Davies, their new signing, into Rodrigo. Rodrigo gets fouled just outside the box, but keeps going, plays to the whistle, and takes the finesse shot to get Leeds up 1-0. This isn't good. And in added time of the first half, Leeds pushing up again, trying to look for that second goal that'd extend their lead. It's Rafinha on the side, passing it in. Davies ends up with the ball. It's saved by Hart, but it only falls as far as Harrison, and he gets an open net to take a shot at. And that's 2-0. We're losing 2-0 to Leeds? Really? Going into the second half, we needed to play a clean attacking brand of football to get at least a point from this game, and it took us quite far into the second half until the 70th minute to get a real good clean-cut chance. It's Szoboszlai finding Ndombele. Ndombele sees Vinicius, he's onside, and he blasts it into the back of the net to get us 1 goal back, and we've just halved the deficit. And straight from kickoff, we win the ball back from Leeds. It's Ndombele passing it out wide to Lucas Moura. He's got the pace and technical ability to beat the defenders, but instead, he passes it in the middle. Szoboszlai into Vinicius. Vinicius again! It's a completely different shot, but it works just as well. And he's using the Mbappe celebration because he's got 2 goals and we've got 1 point.
Tension building, still level. This is why we adore this game.
Well, I guess we got 0 points now. This is fun. As we reach the end of August, we reach our first table review. Leeds currently sit in first with 10 points from their first 4 games. We are in second. It's a bit of a weird top 4 because Leeds are there, and so are Southampton, and Leicester for that fact. Man City and Man United are currently just sitting outside of a Champions League spot, and Arsenal round out the top 8. And in relegation sit Brighton and Newcastle surrounding at Chelsea, which is a bit of a weird one, especially considering all of the signings they made in the summer. Maybe the team chemistry's got something to do with it, I don't know. And now, we've got Crystal Palace featuring Straught. And yes, I'm using a new microphone. Spurs get the first chance of the game. It's Harry Kane playing it out wide, splitting the defence in half to find Steven Bergwijn. He cuts inside, easily gets past the defence, takes the shot, but Guaita, the god himself, saves the shot. Spurs with their second chance here is Reguilon, moving it up from the back, passing it into Bergwijn, Bergwijn passing it into Vinicius, Vinicius running back looking for options, back to Bergwijn, finds Kane, and Kane takes the shot and slots it home with ease. That's 1-0, just like that. We get a third chance moving it up from the back. It's Dyer passing it out wide to Reguilon. Reguilon has Bergwijn to the left of him. He uses Bergwijn. He's been so vital in this game. Uses a rainbow flick to get past Ward. Passes it in wide to Vinicius to Szoboszlai. And Szoboszlai hits it with power straight past Guaita. He can't save everything. That's 2-0 to the Spurs.
So Kelly now, he looks out into the world. He's going to pop it straight away. Classic Palace play. The most beautiful football in the world. Zaha Ayu, the second coming of Christ, who just holds up for a bit. 1, 2, over from Milivojevic. Oh! Now, in my professional opinion, that should have been a goal. Spurs just moved it because they're really pathetic like that. All right, now Batshuayi plays it straight through to Ayew, but he's denied by Lloris. Don't worry, the sticky man, Mr. PVA, is on the ball. He's being wrestled, but he still fights, and then he stops for some reason. Don't know why he chooses to be a pacifist now. But Ayew gets it back, shoots, and oh my god, f you, Lloris. Okay, you bitchy baguette man, stop saving all the shots. Is that racist? You know what, let's just not talk about that, I don't really want to be cancelled on someone else's channel because, that's quite pathetic. Lloris, you're not really helping my vendetta against you by making another save. So if you want to just, stop that, that'd be quite sick. Anyway, Kelly now, what's he going to do? He's going to throw it to Batshuayi. He's going to jog a little bit, alright? We don't care, it's Spurs. Passing to Eze, who's bedazzling the defence as he slots it past Lloris. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling a cheeky comeback. The comeback is indeed on. It says 2-1 now, but give it 3 seconds and it's gonna be like the West Brom game.
Yeah, no it's not. Anyway, thank you very much Straw for coming on the channel. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description below. He's currently making a very entertaining career mode with Crystal Palace. I'm sure you'd all love it, go check it out. And now we find our way onto the European stage. We're facing Kilmarnock. Oh, you just had to ruin it, didn't you? After our very quick start, we weren't done there. It's Tanguy Ndombele looking for the pass through. It's Pedro de la Vega now using his pace, his blistering 93 acceleration to get past the defensive line, takes the shot, and this time it isn't saved. That's our second goal after just 18 minutes. We get another chance again here through Lucas Moura. Our pace on the wings is just too much for this defense. Moura's straight through on goal, but somehow he misses. Moving into the 26th minute now, it's Lucas Moura winning the ball back through an interception, passes it in the middle to Vinicius, who pulls it across to Tanguy Ndombele. He runs in on goal, one-on-one with the keeper, and he slots it home with ease. That's 3-0 already. Anyway, that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. This is now the end card. I've just got a few things to cover. Number one, we're currently on 91 subscribers, which is absolutely incredible. I never expected to have this many subscribers at the start of the year, but I'm really desperately pushing for 100 by the end of the year. So with a couple weeks to go, if we could get those extra 9, that'd be greatly appreciated. If you could share this with your family, friends, I'd love that. Number two, I've got a new microphone, as you can probably tell. I started using it in the game with Straw. This will be now my new microphone, which I'll use pretty much for the rest of this career and probably for quite a while on YouTube now. So I hope you like it. And number three, I will no longer be doing the West Brom series because the file sort of glitched out and now I've lost a bunch of progress, and I also lost all the footage, so I lost like 10-15 games, including some of the games which I played in episode 2, so it's quite bad. It's a very bad position to be in, so I'm sorry about that. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this episode, hope to see you next time, and I'll see you all then. Goodbye.